found out these kids are being kicked out of school, and when they get kicked out of school, what next step is juvenile. That's the pipeline, the penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? So to all them kids out there, stop the game banging.
Please.
Mamas and daddies, you know what you're doing. You know what your kids doing. So stop it. To all you youngsters, if you want to live to get 65 like me, it's time. You know what I'm saying? Put down the guns, put down the colors, and start. Hey, it's only one color that I knew. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just telling you, I'm a 60 baby.
Okay.
See, we couldn't use the word black.
Oh, yeah.
See what I'm saying? I knew everybody in here by their name. Because if you use, hey, that black boy, you would get jumped on.
That's it.
You had to call him his name. You know, but then when immigration started, now we became boy, toy, Roy, and all out our names. You know what I'm saying? So let's go back to calling each other by their names. Forget the brothers, forget their cousins, the bloods, and all that. Yeah. Brother, what's your name? John. What's your name? Harry. What's your name? Mike. Yeah. Then we'll know, and the communication will start coming. You know what I'm saying? So to all these youngsters, if you need a hero or somebody, come find one of us. Oh, hey, you got a big brother out there. You got a big brother out there. You got a big cousin out there. Drag on to somebody. You know what I'm saying? If they don't want to help you, my number is 702-443-6209.
And don't forget to hit that Dog Catchers Youth Foundation at yahoo.com if you got to contact them, you know.
Yes, indeed.
Even on Instagram, Facebook, that's the same thing. If you're looking for somebody or need somebody in your life that's supportive and feel like you in destruction of the world, you know, come tap in, man. Please. Yes, sir.
And one thing I want to say to you youngsters up here, because all y'all youngsters too.
Yes, sir.
You know, if you got kids, go back and get them, man. Go back and rescue them, you know. Go back and get them. Because they are reflection. You know, they part of us. We know it's hard times for us.
Yes.
But it's got to be greater. We got to get greater for our families.
That's all we could do is get greater, man.
Got to get greater. Like he just said. Like what?
Brotherhood right there. That's brotherhood. That sounds like brotherhood to me.
It ain't about gang banging. It ain't blood of cuz. It's the blood in our veins, man. You feel me? Off the
That's what it's
dribble.
all about, man. It's like you said, it's brotherhood and the structure, man, and giving them something to show them something. Because a lot of times they ain't going to listen when you tell.
That's right.
You got to show them something. There's a time to tell and there's a time to show. They follow the show. Don't get there.
Give them something and they'll follow. You talk that mess to them, they're going to listen to you. If you don't come through with what you said, you can cancel Christmas.
For real.
So whenever you talk to them, mean what you say.
Do what you say.
And do what you say. You know what I'm saying? Or don't say it.
Say it with your chest.
Yes,
Come on.
indeed. Yes,
Anything
indeed.
else you want to leave on their brain?
Well, I want to leave this on your brain. I want to say to my mama who's gone, my daddy gone, my brother gone, my grandmama gone, my granddaddy gone, but I got a bunch of brothers and sisters still here. I miss them every day.
Come on.
I love them to death.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to keep hope alive because one day I will see them again.
Come on. Call home, man.
Yes, you do.
Hey man, I love you, Hen Dog. You know you're a big inspiration to me. The people don't even know that you might be our next governor because you like that, and I'll vote for you. I don't even vote, okay?
Oh man.
So I was saying.
All right. Anybody else?
Anybody?
Don't be shy because they listening.
Henry Thorns, man,
Yes,
up
sir,
here,
yes, sir.
man.
Tell them where you're cool.
Yeah.
From the real Vegas, man.
Yeah. I like Henry because he also had the experience of building a business. That is a lot of education that you can get from, like $1 million educations. He said you can ask him, you know, about anything, access about anything, because really why entrepreneurship is really great because, you know, only thing you're doing is liberating yourself. The only thing you're doing is always having something to do, building a community, because everything was already built when I was born. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna
keep rebuilding it.
Pick and build, and that's why I like Henry because we can relate to that. That's something that's building the community, laying
Building
bricks.
something.
Yes, sir.
Come on.
Yeah, I just met my man. Good energy, man. I like you, man.
Henry Thorns right here.
What you stand for, you know what I'm saying? Especially with the kids, man, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, they're going to have to look out on us one day, you feel me? So you got to motivate them and push them because like the song say, they're our future. You feel me?
They are.
And
Come
then,
on.
like you said, the elders and stuff, man, we miss them, like the grandparents and all that. Some of us blessed to still have them, but a lot of us don't. And that was the glue to the family. That was that mud.
And sometimes we just take them for granted.
Feel me?
Come on.
Yeah.
They not your guardians for no reason.
Right.
God told you they your guardian angels, man. You
Your
know?
guardian angels, bro.
Come on, man.
And you remember what they put in you. You feel
Come
me?
on.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, sir.
So, man, hey, look, we got Hidden Dog up here, man. We got Don One. We got Party Man. We got Bob Bless, man.
Yeah,
we all
man.
blessed people. We just trying to spread the love. That's it, man.
Let them know y'all
It's a-
Instagrams and y'all social media.
Oh, yeah. So I'm at Salsa Official. That's Salsa with 2 A's official. And then Salsa Music.
Dog Catcher Youth Foundation, yahoo.com, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, on the west side, on the north side, on the south side, on the east side, we all over.
RNV LLC. You could get me on Facebook. You can see everything from my business, and you get my number and all my information from there.
Party Man Live on all platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Party Man LV. Just check me out, man. This network.
And I'm your host, Dark Vibe, Vibe You Bless on Instagram, Dark Vibe on all major music platforms. This the LV Culture Music and Business Expo 2025. Thank you, Mr. Henry Thorns, man. Appreciate you.
Right on, bro.
Blessings.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. That big man. You can stay up there, man, and appreciate you. All right, thank you. Yes, sir. Okay. Okay. This didn't come on. It didn't come. Yeah, I got you. You know what I'm saying? He did not never make it to America. He never reached America. You know what I'm saying? And we always holler about George Washington was the first black president, was the first president of the United States. Before George Washington here, we had 16 more black presidents before George Washington. You know, we had John Henson was our first president. You know, I tell you this history because when I was a little kid, that's all I knew from the kindergarten to the 5th grade was our history. You know, you remember those big old books that our parents, encyclopedia books, that had all the black art in them? Do anybody remember them days? Yeah. Well, it told us all about our history. They wiped them out. They wiped them books out, so now our kids was never able to see the kings and the queens that was raising up, that raised this country. You know what I'm saying? Kings and queens that looked like us. So our kids running around here still today talking about Christopher Columbus discovered America. We need to stop that. Now they trying to take everything black out of the school. So our kids don't have no hero. So our kids can't even look up to their father and say, our father is a hero, my mama's a hero. So we got to look at somebody else's picture and say, oh, they are heroes, they are heroes. No. No. It's time to tell a story. Quit hiding the story. Tell the truth. We are the digital people. If you look at the Grand Canyon right now, they trying to tear up the Grand Canyon. Why? Because that was our history. You look at Arizona, they trying to tear the mountains up right now. Why? Because that's our history. We guys talk about Mormons. Mormons run this, Mormons run that. Don't you know 95% of the Mormons was black? Did you know that? But when they moved to Utah, they killed them all off. Then they trickled on down to Las Vegas. When a black man owned in Las Vegas, what did they do to him? Killed him and took his land too. Check your history, because I checked mine. You know, at the same time, this is what I want to talk about from now on. What is our history? Who are we? Do you know who you are? Do you know where you came from? Do you really? Or are you going to let them tell you where you came from? Or are you going to let them tell you who you are? It's time to stand up. I don't care what Cadillac, what big house you got, you're still black. You're still black. But I got a guess. I got a guest right here, and his name is G.I. G.I., come on up here, brother. How you doing, G.I.?
I'm good.
All right. All right.
I'm trying to make yesterday jealous.
Yes, indeed. Hey, you hear what he said? He's trying to make yesterday jealous. He's behind. They're already jealous. And that's the problem. Quit being jealous and lift each other's up. T.I., tell them something about yourself, G.I.
I'm Denver, Colorado's finest. You know, I was born that way. I was raised out in the West Coast, and I had a kind of crazy upbringing, but it turned me into who I am, and I'm just trying to, live my life the right way and take care of my people.
Yes, indeed. You know, one thing about life, we all go through trials and tribulations.
Everybody.
And it ain't over until you're under the ground.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you still got a job to do. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
So whatever job you got going for you, you need help, don't be scared to ask them. See, the name of the game is some people get scared to ask people for help. Don't never be scared to ask them for help. If they turn you down, all they do is gonna make you stronger.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So if you have any questions or anything for me, ask me. I ain't hiding that.
Okay, I got a bunch of questions for you, for real. I mean, I ain't no professional interviewer.
Yes,
but
indeed.
I'm intrigued because I heard a couple of things I didn't really get to hear when you was talking before this on the panel.
Okay.
But I had a couple questions for you. So you born and raised in Vegas?
Yes, indeed.
So what you been doing out here in Vegas?
Man, let me tell you, I ran a youth foundation since 1981, and it's called the Dog Catcher Youth Foundation. Okay, not only that, I opened up a clothing store called Hen's Fashions. You know, that's a clothing line. Right. You know, also sent kids from elementary, junior high to college. You know,
So you real big on tapping in with the youth. You real big on tapping in with the youth and understanding what they got going on, so you can see how you can insert yourself to help out that part of the community.
That's right.
And want to
That's
uplift that. So can we highlight the part that you first talked about with your organization?
yes, indeed.
So what made you name it that?
The
Because
dog catchers?
I'm sure the name gonna give me a lot of light on what you're trying to do with it.
Okay. Well, the dog catchers came from my daddy, my family having so many dogs. I went to elementary. I went to Matt Kelly. They was Matt Kelly Bulldogs. George Clinton, Boosie Collins, Funkadelics, Horny Horns, all them was
Them
my
my
friends.
peoples. Them my kin for real.
They your kinfolk?
Yeah.
Well, I was probably the #1 fan. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah,
So
yeah.
I needed a name for my teams. I had 50 basketball teams.
And you like, I've been a dog.
And there it go. And I named every last one of them dog catchers.
been a dog,
But the
okay.
cold part, I named them Malcolm X dog catcher, Martin Luther King dog catchers, Harriet Tubman dog catchers.
Okay,
I named them after famous people.
Right.
You know, so they getting their education as they
You
play
wanted to put a
sport.
deeper meaning behind just the name.
Yes,
you
indeed.
want to maybe they spark some interest and want to learn some history or want to gain a foundation that they didn't have before and add to that part of the culture. Like I said, that's good.
Yeah,
OG.
and you know the cold part? I used to make them do essays on the uniform, and whoever win, we take them to the UNLV
About the
basketball
uniform?
game. Yeah, because they had their names. Like say
Like
they
the
had,
Harriet Tubman or whatever.
Yes.
So you would make them do an essay about whatever name on the uniform.
That's
and
right.
Figure out.
That's
Hey,
right.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. You was implementing something.
Yes,
you
indeed.
was trying to plant some seeds.
That's right.
And a lot of people ain't trying to do that.
No.
We gotta value that in our communities because we ain't got a lot of that.
That's right.
Yeah,
You know,
I
but
love
we
it.
got some youngsters coming up, you know, and hey, we're gonna make a change. It's time to make a change. You know
We
what I'm
gotta
saying?
do that. We gotta
'Cause
do that.
We here living for our kids, our grandkids. I know I got 17 of them, you know, and I love every last one of them.
I mean, even deeper than that, because you living for children outside of your family that's just in the communities, you know what I'm saying, that you want to help and you want to touch.
Yes,
so it's
yeah.
deeper than that, because
Yeah.
I just got intrigued off of hearing the stuff you was talking about, and I ain't never met you, you know what I'm saying, a
Yes,
day
you
in my
did.
life. So you touching more than just that. I'm seeing somebody that done made it to an age I don't think I can make it to. I ain't seen a lot of people make it to.
Yeah.
Probably had experiences I
make it.
want to have.
You can make it. When your friends come and they at home, say, come on, bud, come on. You say, where you at? I'm at home. Come on, man. All right, I'll be there. And lay down.
Stay in the house.
Stay in the house.
Stay in the house.
You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
me and my partners just talking about that. I'm like, man, I ain't going to the club unless I see some value in that.
You know.
It got to be something going on.
That's right.
You know, it got to
You
be
know.
something going on.
And you know, I myself, I don't never brag about myself, but I'm a 6-time state champion in long jump. I'm a basketball state champion. I'm a football state champion.
Oh, yeah, hold on.
I'm a
We hoop every
champion.
Sunday. Come with us next Sunday,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
You
Hey,
know.
I'm going to throw you some oops, you know what I'm saying? You're
Man.
going to have to dunk on some of the youngsters out there.
Man, and I won the slam dunk contest.
You lying.
Ask them. I'm 6-time state long jump champion. I'm 2-time
I'm going to check you
triple
out.
jump
I'm
champion.
going to talk to you after this. I'm going to check you out. for
Yes,
real.
indeed.
I'm going to check you out.
Yes, indeed. But like I say, man, tell me a little more about yourself. You from Denver and everything?
Yeah, I'm from Denver, but at a young age, my mother, she had some issues she was going through, so she moved me and her to California.
Yes.
I went to North Cal as a youngster.
Okay.
And that was a culture shock because that's way different than Colorado.
Yes,
Anything
indeed.
going on in Denver,
Woo!
you know, that's a huge culture shock. And that
Pretty girls in Denver, though.
it's some pretty girls in Denver. It's some pretty girls in Denver, you know. But it's rough in Cali though. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
it is.
Especially as a kid, it's a whole different type of time that they on. So you know, I was learning a different type of life, and then my mother went through some other things, and I went through foster care as a kid.
Okay.
That's why your youth thing really touched me, cause stuff like that is the only things that I could seek refuge in when I was a kid.
Yes,
you know what I'm
it
saying?
did.
So I went through foster care as a kid. And when they finally sent me to school after going group home to group home, and I finally got somewhere I was stable, and they sent me to school.
Yeah.
I heard my pops was in Vegas. I ran away from foster home as soon as I could and went straight to Vegas.
Straight
I
to the
hitchhiked-
house.
I found the way to hitchhike to Vegas,
Okay.
and I feel for kids in that situation. That's something
Yeah, I
about
can
me.
feel it in
That's
your
the
voice,
reason.
brother.
You know what I'm saying? That's the reason that I wanted to get up here and talk to you, and I wanted to ask you so many questions.
Yes, indeed. I feel it. I feel you.
Yeah.
You know, and by you saying what you see, people think there's peoples out there that's they looking for family. People can't have kids, so they looking for to help somebody.
Right.
But at the same time, if you can get in a good foster home, you know, hey, it's better than no home. And this young man that came all the way out of it, and look at him. He looked like a great young man, and more power to him. I hope you get better, get stronger, and whatever dream you chasing, I sure hope it comes through for you.
I appreciate you. Let me say one last thing. Can I shed some light on my sister? Oh, you good? Can I shed some light?
Brother.
Can I shed some light on my sister, Mallory Armijo? She passed away a few years ago at a 7-Eleven out here. She got killed by a clerk, and when she got killed, her babies didn't have nowhere to go. I take care of her children now, so we asking for help on her GoFundMe. You know what I'm saying? Anything that anybody can do. Look up Mallory Armijo. You can see her story. Just bring some awareness, shed some light. Even if you can't help us by giving $1 or something, share the story for me if you can.
Okay. But you know what?
Let me say it one more time.
Okay.
My sister Mallory Armijo, she was slain a few years ago at a 7-Eleven up Sahara. A 7-Eleven clerk killed her. It's a real tragic story. Y'all could Google it and check it out if y'all want. But she left her children behind. They didn't have nobody. I'm the only person to help take care of them. So anything y'all could do to help on our GoFundMe, even if y'all can't give $1, just share it, bring some awareness to the situation, and help out at all that y'all can. Thank you.
You know, like I say, if you ever want something, you ask for something. This young man just said his sister lost her life, and he need help. School is about to start, and these kids need clothes. These kids need backpacks, and I'm gonna give you my number because I'm gonna be there for you. I'm gonna be there for you. And I like to say to everybody out there, each one teach one, and don't forget this: just because you up today, that don't mean you'll be up tomorrow. And one day, you might need a kidney from your brother or your sister. So go back and find your brothers and sisters and tell them that you love them. Like I say, my name is Henry Thorns. I like to say thank you to everybody that's here. I like to thank you, my brother. You stay strong.
Hey, thank you, OG. Hey, everybody make yesterday jealous, man. Make yesterday jealous.
We're gonna make yesterday jealous. All right. All right.